Hi, I'm Christophe Langlois, and you're on Visible Banking. I thought I'd give you a short update on our latest findings from the Visible Banking Facebook Watch series. We started to benchmark how financial institutions worldwide are using Facebook back in March 2009. The idea was to be able to provide some unique insights on how the industry is leveraging that fantastic new communication channel, identify the best practices, the worst practices, what works, what doesn't work, for which segment. Is it youth? Is it a B2B space or commercial banking? Is it retail? We've got access to a fantastic breadth of information thanks to our benchmark series. So please feel free to contact us if you need any more information. We're very excited this month because we reached for the first time over 1,000, mainly pages and applications. We're tracking now to 70 countries. An interesting fact straight away, on the pages, you see that more than 800 pages we're tracking worldwide. 64% of those pages have an open wall, which means that anyone can freely leave a comment on the wall. Okay, so of course to do that, it's good. You encourage people to communicate and you create conversations, but be careful in terms of moderation. Be careful again in terms of guidelines. Very important to be there, to be displayed somewhere, and then you can moderate your wall. And we found that just a fraction of those 823 pages and 500 pages-ish with open wall have clear guidelines on their page. So very interesting. 177 apps, okay? Most of those apps are campaign-based. So as you would appreciate, most of them have a limited amount of monthly users because they were launched quite a while ago. Let's deep dive, okay? Just a very brief overview, but those are the top pages worldwide. We might have missed a few pages, so please feel free to reach out to us. For the first time, so nothing changed much compared to last month, but I decided basically to add the Flow, the Progressive Girl page. In the past, it used to be managed by a fan, but now Progressive Insurance actually took it back. Okay, so I consider that that page should be in the ranking for that very reason. And you see here a number of likes. So basically 7, now 8 pages have more than 1 million likes or fans. The 8th is Mayhem. Here is number 8, okay? It's a page from all states. And basically they reached a 1 million fan a couple of days ago. So you see the growth, still quite an impressive growth for companies like American Express, the king of social media, not just B2B, but B2C as well, so both spaces. And you see insurance, State Farm is going strong there. Otherwise, it's pretty much steady in terms of growth. You see that most of those pages are in the US, and you see the UK Barclays, which is more football than the Barclays brand itself, yeah? Then you've got a ranking in EMEA, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Again, very briefly. This is to show you a few things. Again, you see the sporting pages topping the charts, but you see that here you've got a feel of what's happening in Turkey. Turkey, the 5th country in the world in terms of Facebook penetration. I think the 1st in the world for Skype, so very technology savvy, okay? And you see what's happening. In the last 4 months, 4 or 5 months, there was a real war on Facebook in particular in Turkey. So you see banks like Guarantee Bank and Akbank, which did a great job to grow their fan base. They had like between 50 and 100,000 fans until February, March this year. So you see the growth. And still last month, you see a very decent growth rates for those two banks in Turkey. And you see Finance Bank, Turkey again, number 7, still going strong. Great to see a bank from France, BNP Paribas, which has been, at that about 117 to 120,000 fans for a good year now. So quite a steady, again, growth. And then you've got the applications. Again, those are campaign-based mainly, but this gives you an idea of what's happening pretty much worldwide in the application space. You see lots of apps from credit card companies and insurance, and of course banks. The top one from Bank of Georgia, sorry. And you see here the insurance market is doing quite well. I'd like to point out a few things, but 2 in particular. I Am Fam, which is a virtual game, insurance game, whereby you basically you learn on how to better insure your stuff, your home, and there's an element weather involved. So it's still there. It's been going strong for quite a while. And the jam in with CIMB Youth that is reviewed in a comprehensive manner on the Visible Banking blog. So this is what we do. Again, those stats give you an idea of the distribution, okay? So you see North America, of course, still very strong for many reasons. Europe just behind. But you see here that Asia Pacific and Latin America are growing strong, even though the number seems small, it's growing strong. A great thing here, very interesting distribution, is the number of likes or fans. You see that most of the biggest range in terms of fans is between 1 and 5,000, 223 pages. And just less than 134 have less than 100 fans or likes, and simply close to 50 have more than 50,000 likes. Okay? Again, the number of likes doesn't necessarily mean that the pages are engaging and people are active on those walls. We've got studies as well we're working, and we've worked in the last 12 months. So please feel free to connect if you need more information. We'd love to work with you on that. And we totally rebranded, redesigned our Facebook page, facebook.com/visiblebanking in one word. Please have a look. There's some exclusive top 10s just available on Facebook, and you need to like the page to have access to those. So credit unions, insurance top 10s worldwide, and countries or areas like France, UK, the Netherlands, Spain, Latin America, and Asia Pacific region. So please feel free to have a look. And last but not least, of course, this is the Visible Banking book. There's loads of great insight, case studies, best practices in that book, which is just a book, so it's very cost effective. So please feel free to order one copy there. We'd love to work with you. You know how to reach out on Twitter, via email, LinkedIn, or Facebook. I was Christophe Langlois on Visible Banking in London, UK.